Blessings, yo. Crazy shit is that the devil will never show up as the character that everybody, has it in their mind to be, right? It's like the devil always shows up, or that energy will always show up in a way where it's friendly, loving, caring, like a best friend, family and shit, right? But that's the thing. That's the trickery. That's the mind fuck, right? That's where the test of your clarity and discernment kicks in, because not everybody's your friend. Just like we all know that blood ain't really blood, right? It's really knowing that, trusting your first instinct, because everybody comes back, from, especially this is retrograde, right? Every retrograde, something's always going to return back just to see how you tested yourself, right? It's like it's a lesson always, right? Every day is a lesson, and it's up to you to pay attention to what's in front of you. What's the lesson that you're learning today when it comes to you, being you, learning you, growing you? That energy will always show up as something representative, representable enough to be by your side, to be on your boat, to even steer your boat when you're sleeping, taking a nap and shit, the one that you feed, the one that you actually love in return. That's the discernment, that's where your mind kicks in. And it goes back to the Rolodex, it goes back into the old data, and it matches up everything. And that's where your discernment kicks in. And your heart is going to sit there and think of all the reasons why it should not be weighted down the way it used to, right? Or even the points that in parts and chapters where this energy made you feel as though that you couldn't fly off, you couldn't go nowhere, or it was just tumultuous events of chaos and disruption and interruptions everywhere. Energy can be forgiven. People and places and things can always be forgiven and forgotten and taken away and removed, and you never have to deal with them ever again. But when they do return, discernment is still key. Your heart is still going to have to float. It still has to be light as a feather. And your mind still has to move through with clarity, as your eyes will always see what it sees, right? Your body will react. Your body will tell you. And it's on you to ignore it or adore it, believe it, trust it. Your body will always tell you. That's the most highest way of lightening up your Merkaba, activating your Merkaba, letting you know that what you're speaking and who you're speaking to is not what it seems. Pay attention to that and have a good one. Bye.